Well, good morning and welcome everyone. Ahead of Chester's quiz, we're getting underway around about 10 minutes past 11. Hope you're well and looking forward to today's Chester's quiz. Whether you're a first timer or whether you're a regular, all are welcome. And it's the usual format against the clock. Multiple choice, so the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. And as always, the top three will win a free session at Chester's Den. When we get back underway, no opening time yet, but keep an eye on our social media channels and our club website. We'll tell you as soon as Chester's Den is given the thumbs up to open with the necessary safety procedures in place. The Club Superstore, by the way, is due to reopen next week, so the details are on the club website, currently under the update from the company secretary. We'll also put a special piece out there tomorrow just advising of those times and days. Limited opening, but a few opportunities for people to go and purchase merchandise from the reopened Club Superstore next week. So the pin code 10511 and then tap the screen to ensure that you are registered. You need to tap the screen once you've put in the number. And just a reminder that you can't use a pin code from a previous quiz. They are all individual pin codes. So if you've got an old pin code which automatically saves on your virtual keypad, then you need to replace it with 10511 and then tap the screen. So we're over 10 minutes away from kick-off in today's Chester's quiz. 5 people on board early on. Welcome to you. And it's a general sports quiz today. 10511 and then tap the screen. So I'll return shortly ahead of the start of Chester's quiz, which is due to get underway at 10 minutes past 11. Welcome if you've just joined us for Chester's quiz, which will get underway in around 5 minutes time. So 16 people registered so far to play. The pin code is shown on the screen there, 10511, and then you need to tap the screen once you've put that number in to ensure that you are registered to play in today's quiz. So if you have played before, then you do need to put in a new pin code because it will save the previous one you've used. So put in that new pin code 10511 and then tap the screen. That's the only code that will allow you to play in today's quiz. General sports quiz again. Multiple choice. It's against the clock. You'll see the clock ticking down and the points going down at the same time. So the quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. (10511) and then tap the screen. Important you do that. So around about 3 or 4 minutes to go until kick-off. We're nearly at the 20 mark. We had 25 playing last week. The numbers holding up pretty well. With the nicer weather, well, apart from this morning where we've had a few showers, but generally the nice weather and the easing of restrictions. Understandable that perhaps not as many people playing, but we have 21 there, although that does include me, because I signed in just to check that it was working okay. So we have 20 players. The top 3, as always, will receive a free session at Chester's Den when that reopens. So if you do end up in the top 3 at the end, then you take a screenshot or a photo of your keypad screen for proof, and then that will allow you free entry for a session at Chester's Den. We'll keep you informed of when that is due to reopen. No plans yet, but keep an eye on our social media channels and our club website and we'll let you know. So 10511 is today's code, and then tap the screen. Just a couple of minutes until we kick off in today's quiz. Reminder as well that your first answer is final. You can press the keypad as many times as you want, but you can't actually change your answer. You will see a message come up on your screen acknowledging that your answer has been submitted. If you jump the gun and go too early, just be aware that if you go before the timer starts, then it won't register. So do make sure that you have registered your answer. You will see a message flash up on your screen. But there is a delay of around about 6 seconds over the internet. Nothing we can do about that, so just allow for that. So if you are down to the last 6 seconds, around about 6 seconds I would say, at the end of the timer, then just be aware that if you leave it until the last second, then you may well miss out due to the delay. So do make sure that you get your answer registered in plenty of time. So 23 registered to play. So 22 players, the 23rd being me. Of course I'm not going to take part because Chester's already shown me the answers, so that would be unfair if I took part. So just while we wait, we'll just give people a moment who've just joined us to sign in. We do have a birthday boy hopefully playing today. I know he was due to be joining us. I'm presuming he is. I can't see until the quiz starts. So happy birthday to Harry. So SC Spyright Harry, he plays under, and they're proudly showing his screen, his keypad screen recently, when he won Chester's quiz So happy birthday, Harry, from Chester and everyone at Chesterfield Football Club. So hope you have a great day and you enjoy today's quiz. Thanks also to Mark once again for your kind words. The whole family playing in all the quizzes that we do. Don't forget we also do the fun family quiz. That's tomorrow from around 5 PM. That's one for all the family. Harry again likes taking part in that and also takes part in the Spyrites quiz as well. So Spyrites quiz, that's on Wednesday at 8 PM. So do join us for one of those quizzes if you can. Just a final call because I'll now make it 10 past 11. For anybody who's just joined us, 10511 is the pin code, and then tap the screen. Important you do that. So we'll now get underway with today's Chester's quiz. Okay, let's take a look and see who is playing with us today. So we have Ben CFC, Glee Team, Scoop, that's me, Ayrton XM, Pip TB, Betsy Boo, Nancy Noodle, Sebastian James 7, Willis, the Metcalf Massive, the number 1 Spyrite, Rami Spyrites, Lawrence Maguire, Archie Dude, I'm just going to say Football with the various different characters in there as well, Teacups Barmy Army, Daniel Joe, SC Spyrite Harry, that's the birthday boy, 7 today. Showtime, SC Spyrite Erin, that's Harry's sister, Franklin the Tortoise, and Blue Boys. Have we got anybody else in the next screen? See if we've missed anybody out. I think that's... Oh yeah, we've got a couple more. Lightning Lucas and William, they were the last to sign in. So let's get underway then with today's quiz. So what is the line judge in tennis called? Is it a referee, an umpire, or a linesman? Remember, answer as quickly as you can. I'm going to get the sound effect on. So answer as quickly as you can. There we are. So is it a referee, an umpire, or a linesman in tennis? So less than half the time remaining. Quickly get your answer in. And the answer is an umpire. So how many people put umpire? So 19 getting that right. 2 going for linesman, 1 for referee. So let's take a look. Let's see. Who's the early leader? The Metcalf Massive with a whacking 38 points to start off. Then Ayrton XM. Lawrence Maguire is in 3rd. Nancy Noodles, Lightning Lucas, SC Spyrite Harry, Glee Team, Betsy Boo, Willis, Sebastian James 7. That's the top 10 after the first question. Question 2. In which sport can you obtain a brown belt and a black belt? Is it karate, bowling, or golf? So which sport offers a brown belt and a black belt? Is it karate, bowling, or golf? Get your answer in as quickly as possible, and everybody has, because the one remaining one is me. That was just a test. So everybody has answered in, well, probably within about 15 seconds. So very quick off the draw. And the answer is karate. So how many people put karate? Yep, virtually everyone got that right. 23. So Metcalf Massive were leading. What's happening now? Metcalf Massive still ahead, but just by 2 points from Willis. and Lawrence Maguire in third. Remember, the top three are eligible for free entry for a session at Chester's Den when that reopens. Okay, which of these is a form of swimming stroke? Is it caterpillar, backstroke, or slalom? Get in your answer as quickly as possible. A swimming stroke is either a caterpillar, a backstroke, or a slalom. And half the time remaining. So caterpillar, backstroke, or slalom, the options everybody has answered. And the answer is backstroke. So how many people put backstroke? 23 getting that right. Well done to you. Let's take a look. Metcalfe Massive still at the top. Yes, they are, but level on points with Willis, who closes the gap. So Metcalfe Massive just ahead on time by a fraction. Ayrton XM in third place at the moment, just outside the top three. Showtime, Lawrence Maguire, Lightning Lucas, SC Sparite Harry. Then the rest of the top 10, Betsy Boo, Nancy Noodles, and Blue Boys. Let's take a look further down. Yep, only me yet to get off the mark, so I'm not going to be answering anything. So everybody has scored some points, which is great to see. Okay, on we go. Question 4. If you have a putter and a tee, what sport are you playing? Is it polo, cricket, or golf? A putter and a tee. Are you familiar with those names? Which sport are they used? Polo, cricket, or golf? So everybody has answered. I actually played this sport earlier this week. I enjoyed a very nice afternoon out in the sun. I actually played well for once as well. It's always nice. And the answer is golf. So golf, the answer. Yep, all but one getting that right. That's great to see. And Metcalfe Massive, they still at the top of the leaderboard. Yes, they are, by a point from Willis. So it all is coming down to time. The quicker you answer, the more points you stand to gain. So they're very quick off the mark today, the Metcalfe Massive. Question 5. Mo Farah is a famous name in which type of sport? Is it athletics, football, or cricket? Mo Farah, very famous sportsman. What does he do? Is he an athlete? Does he play football? Or is he a cricketer? Everybody has answered, so well in time. So athletics, football, or cricket are the options. And the answer is athletics. Yep, everybody getting that right. 24. Leaderboard time. And we have a new leader. Willis takes over by just a point from the Metcalfe Massive, who've been at the top of the leaderboard from the start. Ayrton XM in third place, level on points with Showtime. Just a fraction slower than Lawrence Maguire, Betsy Boo, SC Sparite Harry, Lightning Lucas, Franklin the Tortoise, and Blue Boys. That's the top 10. Let's take a look further down. At the bottom, Teacups Barmy Army, then football, Rami Sparite, SC Sparite, Erin, Ben CFC, Sebastian James 7, Daniel Joe, William, Lightning Leo, and the number 1 spy right there on the right column there. Okay, which club has won the Premier League title this week? Is it Manchester City, Arsenal, or Liverpool? Club that's won the Premier League title this week. Manchester City, Arsenal, or Liverpool? And everybody again answering within just over 10 seconds. I made that. So very quick. Ended a 30-year wait to win the Premier League title. Celebrations in that part of the world. We've seen the news. And the answer is Liverpool. So how many people put Liverpool? All bar two. Two going for Manchester City, but it was Liverpool who did it. So is Willis still the leader? Yes, just by 2 points from the Metcalfe Massive, and then Showtime in third, who's a fraction quicker than Ayrton XM. Question 7. Where is top golfer Rory McIlroy from? Is it Wales, America, or Ireland? Rory McIlroy, top golfer. Where is he from? Is it Wales, America, or Ireland? And everybody has answered. So the 40 seconds we're being allowing is more than enough. So Rory McIlroy. Rory is from Ireland. So how many people put Ireland? 21 if you're getting that right. 2 thought it was American, 1 Welsh. So Willis was the leader. Is Willis still there? Yes, by just 3 points from the Metcalfe Massive. Showtime is in third. On we go. How many pockets are there on a snooker table? Is it 6, 8, or 10? Think about a snooker table. How many pockets are there on that? So you've watched the players potting the balls, but how many pockets do they have to choose from? 6, 8, or 10? Just William to go. And now answered. So everybody has answered. The snooker due to return in Sheffield next month. The World Championships. And it's 6. So how many people put 6? Yeah, 23 getting that right. 1 going for 8. So how does that affect things at the top? Willis is still there, 5 points ahead of the Metcalfe Massive, the early leaders. Then Showtime still in third. NextM though is only 2 points off the top 3. Then it's Lawrence Maguire, SC Sparrow, Harry, Betsy Boo, Lightning Lucas, Franklin the Tortoise, and Blue Boys. The top 10 there. Look towards the bottom. Got football, Sebastian James 7. Pip TB, I'm sure, is our friend Philippa, the matchday mascot on occasions. I've got Ben CFC, Teacups, Barmy Army, William, Rami Sparrites, SC Sparrite, Erin, Daniel Joe, number 1 Sparrite, Lightning Leo, Archie Dude, Nancy Noodles, and Glee Team. Some of those aiming to get into the top 10 by the end. Question 9. What is the name of the racket game played in a closed wall court with a small rubber ball? Is it badminton, squash, or lacrosse? So use a racket and you play in a closed wall court and use a small rubber ball. Is that badminton? Is it squash or is it lacrosse? Everybody has answered. So with 10 seconds left, we're just waiting on the answer now. Everybody answering in plenty of time. And the answer is squash. So how many people put squash? All but one getting that right. Let's take a look then. Willis. Is Willis still the leader? Yes, by 4 points from the Metcalfe Massive. Showtime still in third, so an unchanged top three. Nexem just 2 points off the top three. And Lawrence Maguire closing in as well with Betsy Boo, SC Spark, Harry, Lightning Lucas, Franklin the Tortoise, and Blue Boys. That's the top 10. Question 10. In which sport do you run and jump as far as possible onto a sandpit? 2 options, long jump or high jump. So running onto a sandpit. Going to come down to the time again. So those who answer the quickest get the more points. So 50-50 chance there. Long jump or high jump. If you watch that, where they run and jump onto a sandpit. And the answer is long jump. How many people put long jump? Yep, all but one getting that right. Let's take a look then. Willis. Is Willis still the leader? Yes, by 4 points from the Metcalfe Massive. Showtime. So an unchanged top three for a while now. Can anybody break into that top three before the end? Nexem is trying their best. And Lawrence Maguire as well. Very close. Betsy Boo, SC Spark, Harry, Lightning Lucas, Franklin the Tortoise, and Blue Boys. On we go. In which sport is played at Lord's? Rugby, football, or cricket? What sport would you watch if you went to Lord's? You'd be watching either rugby, football, or cricket. Which one would it be? So, a couple more to answer. Archie Dude now answered. And Daniel Joe, the last one to answer. With 10 seconds left, so quickly get your answer in. And if we've got a connection issue there, might be timed out. Yeah, unfortunately time has run out. Cricket, the answer. So 20 people getting that right, 2 going for rugby, 1 for football. Does that change things at the top? We've had an unchanged top 3 for some time. Willis is still there, and it is an unchanged top 3. The Metcalfe Massive early leaders, just 6 points behind Willis. And a further 4 points behind Showtime. Nexem, though, still keeping up the pressure, as is Lawrence Maguire, SC Spark, Harry. Then we see, not too far off, Betsy Boo, Lightning Lucas, Franklin the Tortoise, and Blue Boys. Question 12. Look at the clues and name the sportsman. So read the clues coming up. Either Andy Murray, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ronnie O'Sullivan, or Roger Federer. We've seen that they're 38 years old and they're a tennis player. That narrows it down. And they've won the men's Wimbledon's singles title 8 times. And from Switzerland. So who am I? Quickly get your answer in. Either Andy Murray, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ronnie O'Sullivan, or Roger Federer. Everybody has answered apart from Daniel Joe, so might be some connection issues there. And the answer, yes, Roger Federer. So a few jumping the gun and going for Andy Murray when it was a tennis player, but as the gamble paid off because 16 getting Roger Federer. One go for Cristiano Ronaldo and one for Ronnie O'Sullivan. So Willis was the leader. Do we see a change at the top? No, we don't. 4 points clear of Showtime, who moves up. SC Spirat Harry breaking into the top 3. So Metcalf Massive dropping down, as does Ayrton XM. So that has really shaken things up. Willis still the leader, but Showtime in second and SC Spirat Harry in third. So all to play for in the last few questions. 13. In which sport can you get a hole-in-one? Is it golf, cricket, or rugby? So, where would you get a hole-in-one? Either golf, cricket, or rugby? Daniel Joe clearly having connection issues now. I've been able to answer in the last few questions, but everybody else has answered. So, a hole-in-one. I've been fortunate enough to get a hole-in-one on one occasion. It was a very memorable experience. Don't think it'll happen again for me. And the sport I was playing was golf. And 23 getting that right. So everybody who answered got that right. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Willis still there, 6 points ahead of Showtime. And SC Spirat Harry in third place. 7 points behind Lightning Lucas, then Franklin the Tortoise, Betsy Boo, the Metcalf Massive, Blue Boys, Ayrton XM, and Lawrence Maguire. So let's take a look. Those just missed off the bottom there. Yeah, we've got Ben CFC, Daniel Joe, who appears to have got some connection issues, so may well not be taking part in the last couple of questions. So we've got question 14. How many points are scored here? There's 2 in the treble 20, 1 on the 20, so is it 100, 140 or 180? So just to outline that if you can't quite see it, 2 darts in the treble, and then there's a single. So is it 100, 140 or 180? So what score would that be in darts? 100, 140 or 180? Quickly get your answer in. And the answer is 140. Might be a bit of a tricky one from Chester there. Perhaps the trickiest one of the quiz. Let's take a look. How many people got that right? Well, 20 did very well and got that right. 2 people going for 100. We had a couple of no-shows, so I don't count, of course. So going into the last question, this is the all-important leaderboard. Willis, who's led for some time, 4 points over Showtime. And then SC Spirat Harry, just a point off the top 3 is Lightning Lucas. Also Franklin the Tortoise is in contention. The Metcalf Massive as well. Betsy Boo, Ayrton XM, Blue Boys and Lawrence Maguire. That's the top 10. So all to play for as we go into the final question. Just going to make a note of the top 3. Okay, so let's go into the final question of today's quiz. Alex Scott MBE is a pundit who comments on which sport? Is it football, cricket or golf? So photo over there, Alex Scott MBE, which is a pundit who comments on which sport? Is it football, cricket or golf? Very kindly liked a tweet of mine about media work we were doing at one of the Trust's educational days at the stadium. That featured a video of her in a quiz that I ran there. So, does she comment on football, cricket or golf? everybody has answered. I think you can answer. We're ruling Daniel Joe out now. And the answer is football. So how many people put football? Everybody got that right who could answer. So well done to you all there. So we now go to the final leaderboard, the all-important one. So we had SC Sparite Harry in 3rd place. And we had Willis in 1st. And Showtime, I was just trying to work out my abbreviation there. Showtime was in 2nd place. So yeah, first was the long-time leader, Willis, then Showtime, and then SC Sparite Harry in 3rd. So let's take a look at the final placings. And we're going to start off, as we always do, in 3rd place. So 3rd place today, SC Sparite Harry. Happy birthday for Harry. 7th today and finishing 3rd. A former winner, of course, of the quiz, finishing 3rd today. In 2nd place, we have Showtime. So I think we know who's won today's quiz. It's Willis, a long-time leader. Congratulations, Willis. 4 points. The gap between Willis and Showtime. So well done to all the top 3, Willis, Showtime, SC Sparite Harry. Let's take a look at the rest of the leaderboard. So 524 was 3rd place. Just 2 points behind Lightning Lucas, unlucky not to break into the top 3. Then the Metcalf Massive, who were the leaders early on, did very well. Franklin the Tortoise there, Ayrton XM, Betsy Boo, Lawrence Maguire, and Blue Boys, the top 10. Just outside the top 10, Lightning Leo, Glee Team, William, Teacups, Barmy Army, Nancy Noodles, Rami Spyrites, the number 1 Spyrite, Pip TB, Archie Dude, SC Spyrite Erin, I'm going to say Football, Sebastian James 7, Ben CFC, Daniel Joe, and then Scoop is me. So I don't count. So well done to you all for taking part and answering so many questions right. Everybody getting at least 307 points there. So an excellent contest today. Congratulations once again to Willis, Showtime, and SC Sparite Harry. Remember to take a photo or screenshot of your virtual keypad so you can claim a free session at Chester's Den when that reopens. Reminder about Chester's quiz. Chester's quiz today, of course. We're playing that fun family quiz. That's the right button. We have from around 5 PM tomorrow, one for all the family, nothing too serious. And then, of course, we have the Spyrites quiz, which I know some of you taking part today also compete in that. That's from 8 PM on Wednesday, so please do join us for that. And thanks again for taking part in today's quiz. Hope you've enjoyed it. We will return next week because it seems that the numbers are still holding up, so whenever it's proving popular, we'll soldier on and deliver another Chester's quiz. I'll have a word with Chester, who'll put together another 15 questions during the week. I'll ask him not to make them too difficult, so it gives everybody a chance. So do join us same time next week, 11 o'clock on Saturday. Thanks again, I hope you've enjoyed it, and in the meantime, till we speak next, take care.